The notion that vaccines are propaganda and actually make you weak and sick is a perspective that has been gaining traction in recent years, particularly among certain groups of individuals who are skeptical of the medical establishment. While it is essential to acknowledge that vaccines, like any other medical intervention, are not without their risks and limitations, it is crucial to examine the evidence and arguments presented by those who subscribe to this viewpoint. One of the primary concerns voiced by those who oppose vaccines is that they contain harmful ingredients, such as mercury, aluminum, and formaldehyde, which can supposedly cause a range of health problems from autism to autoimmune disorders. However, numerous studies have consistently shown that the amounts of these substances present in vaccines are negligible and do not pose a significant risk to human health. For instance, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC) and the World Health Organization here have thoroughly reviewed the evidence and concluded that there is no link between vaccines and autism. Another argument made by vaccine skeptics is that vaccines are ineffective and do not provide long-term immunity. They claim that vaccinated individuals can still contract and spread diseases, rendering the vaccines useless. However, this assertion is based on a fundamental misunderstanding of how vaccines work. Vaccines are designed to stimulate the immune system to produce antibodies and immune cells that can recognize and fight specific pathogens. While it is true that no vaccine is 100% effective, the overwhelming majority of vaccines have been shown to be highly effective in preventing disease, with some vaccines boasting efficacy rates of 90% or higher. Moreover, vaccine skeptics often point to the fact that vaccine manufacturers have been involved in scandals and have made significant profits from vaccine sales. They argue that the pharmaceutical industry is driven by greed and that vaccines are merely a way for companies to make money. While it is true that the pharmaceutical industry is a for-profit sector, it is essential to recognize that vaccine development and production are complex, costly, and time-consuming processes. The fact that companies invest significant resources in vaccine research and development does not necessarily mean that their primary motivation is profit. In addition, opponents of vaccination often argue that the risks associated with vaccines outweigh their benefits. They claim that vaccines can cause a range of adverse reactions, from mild side effects like fever and soreness to more severe reactions like anaphylaxis and seizures. While it is true that vaccines, like any other medical intervention, can cause adverse reactions, the risk of serious side effects is extremely low. For example, the CDC estimates that the risk of serious side effects from vaccines is less than 1 in 1 million. In contrast, the risk of contracting a serious disease like measles, mumps, or whooping cough is significantly higher, particularly for individuals who are not vaccinated. It is also worth noting that the spread of misinformation about vaccines has been exacerbated by social media and the internet. Many websites, blogs, and social media platforms have been instrumental in promoting anti-vaccine propaganda, often presenting unverified and anecdotal evidence as fact. This has created a situation in which misinformation and disinformation have become widespread, leading to confusion and skepticism among the general public. In conclusion, while it is essential to acknowledge the concerns and criticisms raised by vaccine skeptics, it is crucial to examine the evidence and arguments presented by both sides. The overwhelming majority of scientific evidence supports the safety and efficacy of vaccines, and the benefits of vaccination far outweigh the risks. Rather than perpetuating misinformation and propaganda, it is essential to promote a nuanced and evidence-based understanding of vaccines and their role in preventing disease. By doing so, we can work towards creating a more informed and healthy society where individuals are empowered to make informed decisions about their health and well-being.